Hey there, so I am filming today's video from the nursery that we put together for baby Saxon, our son, who as of yet has not, as those of you who know me, has not been featured on social media or anything like that, which is just a decision me and Kat made for the time being. But we do reference him by name, and it occurred to me that right now, right? So right now, he's a baby and he doesn't have any kind of self-doubt, right? Right now, kind of the world is just opportunity. He doesn't know that when he's toddling along, if he falls up, he falls over, it's going to hurt him, right? He has no concept of failure, no concept of what ifs and what goes wrong. And that's quite a refreshing state to be in, and one that actually we could begin to adopt ourselves as entrepreneurs. Okay, we want to be living in a world of opportunity where, whatever we do, we're gonna crush, right? I don't use the word crush very often, but crush. Okay, so I've just got back from the gym and I was chatting with my trainer there, and he was asking me, do I ever suffer with like self-doubt? And the answer is absolutely yes. Okay, and in fact, every single entrepreneur I've ever had the great pleasure of speaking with, at some point or other, struggles with self-doubt. When you let that inner voice take over and say, oh, it's going to be hard, it's going to be this, it's going to be this, right? Of course, that's self-doubt taking a toll. And that's one of the key parts that separates a successful entrepreneur from want to be, right? Want to be a successful entrepreneur, and it's overcoming that self-doubt. And so part of the way to do that is by surrounding yourself with mentors, right? And I'm using the term here, mentors, loosely. I'm not suggesting that you go out and get yourself a mentor, okay? Mentors are absolutely fantastic, you should have one, but what I'm saying is I'm not suggesting that from that statement that, boom, mentor, go get one, right? What I'm saying is that you can actually find elements of a mentor in things like audiobooks or podcasts or videos, right? Anything where you can kind of hear the actual voice of the actual person as they're talking about the topics is a great way to fill yourself with the opposite of doubt, right? Hope, if you like, purpose, a mission, okay? Because you're listening to people that have been there and done it, and that kind of somehow, it just permeates, right? It permeates your brain and gives you that faith and optimism that you need to succeed, okay? Because we need thick skin, we need body armor, and I talk about that in morning routines, okay? And I do that all the time. I talk about my morning routine. I talk about how I put on my body armor in the first half an hour to an hour of the day, right? That's where books like Miracle Morning are a fantastic tool for you to learn how to do that. Okay, how to conquer the day and put yourself in a state where you're at your very, very best. Okay, and so with meditation and taking your phone off airplane mode in the first half an hour, and reading and routine, all those kind of things, and journaling are all great ways to get yourself into that Zen mode, if you want to call it, or into your rock star mode, in the zone, have your body armor, whatever you want to say, right? That's the way you do it. And of course, exercise is an absolutely key one there as well, okay? And Miracle Morning was definitely one of the best books I've read on this topic for introducing you to the morning routine and its power. So back to my trainer. So the trainer's saying, hey, Martyn, do you ever struggle with self-doubt? Because I do. And yeah, of course, the answer is yes. I'm human. Of course, I get self-doubt. You get some negative news, and that can derail you if you're not strong enough to handle it, okay? And often we can handle one or two pieces, but often the bad news will come in threes, okay? And then it's like boom, 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 and you feel like you're being sucker punched by people left, right, and center, okay? And that can take its toll. But by doing things right, getting yourself in that zone, and by surrounding yourself with positive, optimistic people, that's how you can get through that. And just having that belief, having that plan that shows that if you do the plan, the success will happen, and then working that plan and all of the problems and roadblocks that you hit on the way, and there'll be tons of them, overcoming them each time, just hustle over them. And to be honest, that's why so many people selling get-rich-quick magic bullet systems do so well, because people don't want to do that, right? What I just said, that's hard, right? People don't want that. They want just a switch, right? The money switch. And so when someone's like promising this money switch, obviously that's really, really desirable, okay? But the real world isn't like that, okay? And so it's important to tip the odds in your favour by getting these basic principles of mindset and faith and optimism and routine and all the rest of the things I've spoken about in this video absolutely right, okay? And so that will set you up to have a day where you perform well, okay? And that day of performing well, you're going to perform much better than 1%. And so that's where your 1% gain is going to be coming from in this particular video. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.